And good morning, YouTube. What is going on with you? Dirk here, GC Blues here, and we had 12 games on tap tonight. Let's get right into it. I'm watching a little NHL Network or the recaps. Okay, as promised, I did get that Devils and Buffalo, the rest of the stats for you, so here we go. Starting off with the Buffalo that the Jersey Devils at the Buffalo Sabres entering the matchup. Uh, Jersey was 3-1 and 7 points, and the Sabres were 3-2 and 8 points. And after now, this had to go on a shootout once again, like I said. And the result of that shootout was Buffalo 1-for-3 and Devils 0-for-3. The Sabres pick up the extra point. They win by a score of 4-3. Shots on goal were Devils 34, Buffalo was 31. Both teams went 1-for-5 on the power play. I was able to get that, so there you go. The Devils did pick up a point, but very important 2 points for Buffalo. So way to go. We'll see what can happen. Now to the games that I picked and how I did. Remember, I said I was the Toronto's going, and so let's see here. Entered the matchup, Toronto and Edmonton entered the matchup. Toronto was 7-2-0 and 14 points. Edmonton was 3-6-0 and 6 points, and this had to go into an extra period. Yeah, let's just stick up. And Edmonton beats Toronto by a score of 4-3. Shots on goal, Oilers were 31, the Leafs 29. Both teams were 1-for-2 on the power play. So, despite picking up their 15th point of the year, Toronto loses, and Edmonton gets their 8th point of the year. So, we can see what can happen. Next was Pittsburgh at the Rangers. Entering the matchup, Pittsburgh was 4-3-1 and 9 points, with the Rangers at 2-4-1 and 5 points. Now, this game also had to go into an extra period, and at the end of that, the Pens beat the Rangers by a score of 5-4. Shots on goal were 38 for the Pens, Rangers 34. Pittsburgh was 0-for-4 in the power play, with the Rangers at 1-for-5 for the power play. Fifth win for Pittsburgh, so we can see what can happen going into tomorrow or the next game. Next was the Islanders taking on Philadelphia. Going to the matchup, the Islanders were 3-4-0 and 6 points, with Philadelphia at 5-2-1 and 11 points. This game also had to go to an extra period. And at the end, the Flyers beat the Islanders 3-2. Shots on goal, the Flyers had 17, the Islanders 28. 0-for-4 on the power play for the Islanders, and Philadelphia was 0-for-1. So way to go. Next was Boston at Washington. Entering the matchup, Boston was 5-1-1 and 11 points. Washington was 5-0-3 and 13 points. By the way, Ovechkin came back after COVID protocols. Did he win? Of course he did. Well, we'll find out. And this game also had to go into overtime. And at the end, Washington beats Boston 4-3. Shots to go, the Caps 23, Boston 43. The Caps 1-for-1 on the power play, with the Bruins 1-for-4 on the power play. So 1, 2, 3. 4 teams pick up at least a point today. Well, 5 teams pick up at least a point today. So that's pretty good. But does it continue? We'll find out. Next was Dallas and Carolina. Entering the matchup, Dallas was 4-0-0 and 8 points. Carolina was 3-1-0 and 6 points. And at the end of 60 minutes, Carolina beat the Stars 4-1. Shots of goal, the Kings were 26. Not the Devils, the Stars. Dallas Stars at 11. The Kings were 3 for 5 on the power play, with the Stars at 1 for 6 on the power play. This now evens them up at 4-1 apiece, both with 8 points. Anything could still happen, and these are two teams that are incomplete because of COVID. And I do want to say this about COVID, folks. Literally, folks, don't take this lightly. Follow the guidelines, and also, folks, we really want to get this done pretty good. The sports leagues have done great with the protocols and slowly allowing fans back in. I like that. So remember, folks, if you want to be back in your teams, with to root for your teams instead of rooting for them here at home, watching them at home, you want to be at the arena, rooting them on. You gotta follow the protocols, and hopefully we get by this soon. And when the vaccine comes available, folks, for you, you can get it. It's your decision if you want to get it or not. And so if you want to get it, get it. It'll help you, especially with these mutated cases now. There's one in South Africa that's now here in America. So if we don't get the vaccine and this continues to mutate like it is, we're going to have a problem. So I'm just saying that, okay? So let's get back into the report, okay? Nashville was at Tampa entering the matchup. Nashville was 4-3-0 and 8 points. Tampa was 3-1-1 and 7 points. And at the end of 60 minutes, Tampa beats Nashville by a score of 4-3. The Lightning had 33 shots on goal with the Preds 26. Tampa was 2 for 7 on the power play with the Preds being 2 for 5. A very important 2 points for Tampa. So way to go, Tampa. Next, Florida at Detroit entering the matchup. The Panthers were 3-0-1 and 7 points. The Rings were 2-5-1 and 5 points. So you guys don't think I'm lying to you. Here it is, all right here. And at the end of 60 minutes, they had to go to extra period, and the final score was Florida 3, Detroit 2. The Panthers' shots on goal were 26. Detroit was 27. The Panthers are 2 for 3 on the power play with the Red Wings at 0 for 4. They're going. Next was Calgary at Montreal. Calgary was 2-3-1 and 5 points. Montreal was 5-0-2 and 12 points. At the end of 60 minutes, Calgary smears Montreal 2-0. Shots on goal, Flames were 33, 37 for the Canadiens. 1 for 6 on the power play for Calgary, and Montreal was 0 for 5 on the power play. So very important 2 points for the Flames. You can see what can happen going into their next matchup with them. Next was Colorado and Minnesota entering the matchup. Both teams were 5-3-0 and 10 points. And at the end of 60 minutes, the Colorado Avalanche beat the Minnesota Wild 5-1. 5-1. Shots on goal. Avs were 33. Shots for the Wild were 20. The Crocavalanche had a 2 for 7 power play with the Wild at 0 for 2. The reason I called the As the Crocodilians is because of their owner, because I despise their owner, and that's why I call them the Crocodilians. Okay? Next. The Blues. You like this jersey, by the way? This is the Cancer jersey, and we're once again this jersey, right? Taking on the Ducks in Anaheim. Entering the match, the Blues were 4-2-1 and 9 points. Anaheim was 3-3-2 and 8 points. And at the end of 60 minutes, the Blues smeared the Ducks by a score of 6-1. Basically, we had press duck. We had duck a la king. We had roasted duck. Oh, what's the duck? Yeah, what's the duck? Yeah, roasted duck. I'm not making fun of you Asians. No. Shots on goal were 30 for the Blues, 24 for the Ducks, 1 for 2 on the power play for St. Louis, and 0 for 3 for Anaheim. Let's end this sucker. There we go. Okay, we got one last game left, and then we get into tomorrow's games. Finally, was Vancouver at Winnipeg entered the matchup. Vancouver was 2-3-1 and 5 points. Winnipeg was 5-2-0 and 10 points. At the end of 60 minutes, Vancouver smears Winnipeg by a score of 4-1. Shots on goal: the Canucks 39, the Jets 24. Vancouver had an over 3 power play with Winnipeg at 0 for 1. So this gives the Canucks a. Out of here. Yeah, I did mess up on that. This gives the Canucks their third win of the year, so 7 points. And that's about it. Let's get into tomorrow's matchups, folks. Starting off with the I didn't write down the records going into this. I'll still give you the games, and remember, check your local listings. Starting off with the New Jersey at Buffalo. Remember, check your local listings for MSG or MSG Plus. No, so check it. For Fox Sports people, Dallas and Carolina. So Dallas at Carolina, Florida at Detroit, Columbus at Chicago, the Isles at the Flyers, Blues at the Ducks again, and Colorado at Minnesota. Like I said, I'm sorry, I did not even write down the records. I was in a rush to get this done so I could post it and get ready for you guys. So that is it, folks. I love you guys a lot. We'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. When you see tomorrow's pregame video, you will know you will have the records going into the matchup and who I think will win. Okay, so I'm sorry about that. I love you guys. I'm glad you guys like the channel. For all the 50 people who have subscribed to this channel, I'm looking for more people. Tell them about my page, folks. Tell them that, hey, there's this guy in Granite, or should I say, you should say outside St. Louis in Illinois. He does a great job on his page. He does an NHL report. He does a pretty good job on it. It's decent. He's a Blues fan mainly. Watch his channel, subscribe to it. He wants some subscribers. I do want subscribers, folks, so subscribe to me. Get the word out about me. I try my best to do some good videos for you, um, and stuff. So comment below. Tell me, and also tell me what you guys want to see. Do you guys want more stats? Do you guys want hits? Do you guys want face-off percentage? Tell me what you guys want, and I'll try to do it on the sheets and give it to you. Um, Also, I do want to say this: the MLB report will be coming during the baseball season. I'm going to try my best to get that going. And that is about it. So, once again, I love you guys. Please stay safe. Take care. Remember, the Lord's watching you. And remember, if you go out, wear your mask, social distance, and we will get by this, folks. We will get by this. I have faith that we will. And also, folks, give President Biden a chance. I know he's not the perfect person to win. And yes, I do believe the election was stolen. But there's nothing we really can do. So give him a chance. Give Kamala Harris a chance. That's all I can say. Now, give him a chance. I'm willing to give him a chance. And, I don't go around saying, well, he's not my president and stuff. I just say, go with it, stuff. So, I love you. Like I said, I love you guys. Thank you very much. And remember, we can't get by this. And also, folks, if you guys got a great dog and you guys want to try to get one, Partners for Pets is a great organization. They got great animals for adoption. Also, check your local APAs and also your shelters. Get a great pet. Give them a forever home. Now, around here, also, we got a place called Stray Rescue. There's a lot of animals looking for forever homes, and you can give them a great home, literally. And my mom and dad, they gave Sparky a great home. You could see how good he is. He might be a little rambunctious at times, but you know what, though? Me and my dad love him a lot. So that's about it. And but I do want to say this: I will have some more childhood memory videos. I'll do some more childhood memory videos to tell you about my childhood and what I remember and stuff, and some great memories. So I'll have some more of that. And I'll even do more of my voices for you, so you guys can know my personality a little bit. And that is really it. So till then, folks, I'll see you guys around. Till then, peace.